We haven't evaluated the E, so I think actually slash is going to get us to the answer on the fourth guess with shale. If nothing else, I will definitely get the L figured out. And I really doubt that H is the fourth. So I feel super good that the answer is shale. Is it shale? No. Okay, but we again know that the L is the final letter. So it's not the word. Well, is it? No, wait a minute. Hold on. It could be the word shall, right? It could be the word shall because of the fact that the L could also be there. Okay. This is dangerous because if it's not shall, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but I feel very good about it. Is it shall? No. Okay, so we got to take a second here and think. Oh, okay, so shawl, S-H-A-W-L. Let's be very careful here. It's not one of the. It's not a repeating letter. It's obviously not Q. It's not Y. It's not U. It's not F. It's not G. It's not J. It's not K. It's not Z. It's not X. It's not C. It's not V. It's not V. It's not, okay, it's definitely shawl. Oh my goodness. We took it down to the last guess, but I'm super, super confident that we're going to be okay at the end with shawl. Oh, there we go. And I sweated that one. I wish I knew where that gosh darn S was. I think that would break this case open, no pun intended. So I'm thinking to myself, what can I do to try and... Here's the thing. I can go off the board, leaving myself with one guess left, but I could do it in a way that I would have a really good handle on the E, the A, and the S. And you know what I would do if I was going to do that? I would do easel. Because that, again, it's not going to be the word because we've evaluated L. But boy, if I had a really good confidence level on E, A, and S, I'd probably get this nailed down, right? So we're only going to have one guess left, but I feel like I have to do this. So this is going to be maybe one of the more dangerous things I've done on the show. But I think this is going to break it open for us. So here we go. All right, so we figured out the E mystery, and we figured out that the A has to be in the first or the last spot. I don't think it's going to be in the last spot. I don't think it's going to end with EA. So we have A. Now the S has to be in the second or the fourth spot. No, I'm sorry. The S has to be in the second spot. Process of elimination. So S. We have something. If the K is here and the E is here, that's askew. There's ASKEW. There's no other thing that makes sense. AS something ES isn't going to be there's no AS something. There's no AS something EK word to be found. So it's askew. Wow. The easel did actually save my proverbial bacon here. I am 100% confident it's askew. So folks, am I correct? Is it askew? It is. Phew, yeah.
Layer again. I keep trying to go with the R in the last position. It's not layer, obviously. No E. The R is at the end. I think I'm getting stuck on worrying about where the R is, to my detriment. Larky, I don't think is a word. It's not a word, is it? I mean, the thing is, we'd only have one guess left, but I think if at least have the R sorted, that would be super helpful. And all the other consonants I think could be involved here. The R, the K, and the Y are interesting to me, especially that Y. Do I dare? Okay, well, we've got ourselves down to our last guess here. We have LAR. Oh, larva. Ooh, larva. Okay, so I have to be very careful here. I'm not thinking that there's any good reason that I can't see any of these other letters coming into play. Yeah, larva. I can't stop thinking about larva. It's going to come right down to the wire today, but I think it's larva. Is it larva? It's larva. Woo! As you can see here, froth, actually quite good. It gets us the R and it gets us the O in position. So that's actually quite good. Let's see, what might be an interesting guess? How about, let's try group. How about group? What does that get me? Oh, that gets me nothing. Okay, group does not get me any forward motion. All right, so let's see. What do I want to do next here? Do I want to keep trying to plug away at possible answers here? How about the word broad? B-R-O-A-D. What does that get me? All right, so broad gets me a D out of position. So we know that it is going to be either the first or the fourth letter. If it is the fourth letter, what would make sense for the first letter? And I'm looking at the unused letters, and I got to tell you, I'm not seeing anything that makes a whole heck of a lot of sense to be the first letter if it's not D. Yeah, so I feel like maybe I've got to go with D here. So given a little bit of a visualization, we have D-R-O-X-X. Drove, possibly. Drove is interesting to me. Let's try drove. No, well, we've established that the D is in fact in the first position here. However, it is not drove, and I'm down to 2 guesses, so I've got to be a little bit expeditious about this. Let's see. Drown isn't going to be it. Well, no, it could be drown, huh? Because we've got WN. It could be drown. It could be drool. So I see at least a 50-50 here. Drown and drool. Boy, what would make more sense? I mean, I'm trying to think of which Wordle, which would be a more Wordly word. I feel like drown doesn't fit as a typical Wordle word. I feel like drool. I could see it being a double O, kind of a tricky little situation. You know, I've talked myself into drool. I'm a little nervous here. Obviously, if I don't see anything lit up, I'm going right to drown for my last guess. I'm hoping it doesn't get to that. All right, what do we have with drool? Okay. We have the L locked in, so we have D-R-O blank L. None of the unused consonants are making sense. Oh, droll. Oh, you know what? It's got to be droll, right? Just I'm for my own sanity, I'm just very quickly looking at all these letters and doing a mental image on them. Yeah. It's got to be droll, and this is scary because now we're on our last guess. I can't see it being anything else. So fingers crossed and hoping for the best. Is it in fact droll? Ooh, it is. Oh, I could be really tricky here if I want to really go with the spirit of trying to be funny and making things difficult to see how put my skills to the test. How about a 5-letter word I guarantee no one thought I was going to use? That's right, we're going to use fjord, F-J-O-R-D. I'm feeling funky today, and we get an R. So we have an R, an E, and an S all out of position. I guarantee no one had that on their Doug Plays Wordle bingo card today.
I like to mix things up sometimes. So now we have 3 guesses. We have S, E, and an R out of position. So now we have to get serious, right? Let's get serious. Let's figure this one out. What is it that comes to mind? You know what's interesting to me? So I see an S, an R, and an E. As you guys who know me know, I like to put, the first consonant I see in the first position. So there's where my mind goes, right? And I say to myself, what's a great word that complements S? And I look at H, right? So now I have R and an E, and I figure I'm going to put a vowel in the third place. And, but here's the problem. I was thinking about the word shire, but of course, obviously that can't be it because the R can't be the fourth letter. However, what about the word sheer, S-H-E-E-R? That's a different kettle of fish. And more importantly, this guess gets me oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm so silly. I am the silliest goose there is. It's not sheer because we've already evaluated the E in the middle. Okay. So that's not going to be it. And perhaps we can probably maybe rule out the H. So if we take if we take S blank blank ER, we can say what else would fit with the S. Interesting. What would fit with the S? I don't know. Shire, S-H-Y-E-R. I believe that would be considered a valid word in Wordle. I mean, this could be interesting to get position information. I'd be a little nervous if I got nothing or little because I'd be running a little bit low on guesses. However, I feel like this is a great opportunity to get position information. So I'm going to go with shire. And let's see what happens here. Okay, well, I'll take what I've got here. We now have gotten S, E, and R all in position. So while it wasn't shire, I felt I accomplished quite a bit there. So that's good. So now we really focus like a laser on that second letter. I don't think it's going to be a double R. We could have a double E yet again for sewer as an example. That's kind of like my leading candidate right now. I don't think I plays in here. I don't think G plays in. Z, X, C, V, B. Yeah, I mean, I keep coming back to sewer here. That feels very strong. Now, granted, we only have 2 guesses left. I've been playing the last couple Wordles a little close to the line, but I'm feeling pretty good about sewer. Is it in fact sewer? Oh! I was about to declare victory. SE now in position, blank ER. So the double E was right. So we have 1 guess left, but here's the thing. It has to be sever, right? None of the other letters are valid here. Okay, so we ended up with a 50-50 between sewer and sever that I didn't notice at the time, but that's fine because we're down to our last guess, but there's no other word it can realistically be, so we'll certainly take it on this 4th of July. Show me sever. There it is. Think would be good. It would get me some T intel and to get 4 more letters. I'm going to try that. Oh, wow. Think got me a couple of interesting things here. Think got me the T and the I locked in. Now we have an R and an E to place. The E isn't going to be in the 2nd spot. The E could be in the 4th or 5th spot. If I had to guess, I would say the R is probably in the 2nd spot. So let's see. If we put the R in the 2nd spot with a little visualization, and if we put the E at the end, we have tripe. That's actually an interesting possibility. If nothing else, I'm definitely going to get the E nailed down, and most likely the R. So I feel like that's probably a really good way to go here, and it could be the answer. It could very well be the answer. So there you go. Let's try tripe. Is the answer today the word tripe? No, it's not, but we got very close. TRI blank E. Okay. Well, there we go. I think we've got the answer. And before we get to the answer, I remind everyone to please comment below with your favorite starting word. We will get to them. And, of course, please like this video if you enjoy adorable little me. Much appreciated. Having said that, I believe the answer is tribe. So I ask, is the answer today the word tribe? No, it's not. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. TRA. Oh, we're down to our last guess. Tribe, trite. I missed the double T in there. I'm looking at all the rest of the consonants. Nothing made sense. Oh my goodness, so close. But I think right at the end, we're going to get trite. Is that in fact the answer? It is. Happy Friday! It's Friday, May 20th, 2022. I'm Doug. It's time for Wordle 335. So here's the deal. I know it's an inside joke here on the show that especially the first few months of this show, roate was the most commonly requested word. Everyone wanted that word. Maybe audio is another one. Lately, for the last month or so, every day in the comments, especially asking about the hard word challenge episodes. I know we got to tape some more. People want XYLIL. Here's Trad, the most recent commenter. Can you try starting with XYLYL? When Wordle gets too easy for me, I start with XYLYL. Sounded like a drug commercial. But anyhow, everybody wants this word to get played. So you know what? Today's the day. I know we'll also probably do an extended hard word challenge episode with it. So it's coming. Be calm, be calm. But for now, for the Daily Wordle, let's get it out of everyone's system. Now, if this is the starting word today, I'm just going to immediately turn the camera off and go to the casino. Just saying. Okay, here we go. Surprise, surprise. No letters have been discovered here. But that's okay. All right, let's venture forward, shall we? All right, how about we need to pick up some ground, so we'll do adore, which is always a good go-to. Adore gets me A, R, and E out of position. So kind of a good little recovery there. Definitely a good recovery. Just looking at these letters, how about the word reach? Reach makes sense. And I would like to encourage you to reach for that subscribe button. Huh? You like that? Clever. See, I think I earned a few subscribes on that. I know that there's 1,000 of you that haven't done that. So hopefully I've charmed my way into your taking 2 seconds to click that button. Thank you. Reach, what does that get me? Reach gets me the intel that R, E, and A have 2 places each eliminated. I'll take it. That's fine. I was going to say Earth, but we've looked at the H already, so it's not that, to be sure. We have, I feel like maybe do I want to do an evaluation word here? Stump would get me, stunk would actually probably be better, because I'd get S-T-U-N-N off the board. I mean, there's only 2 letters to be found. Does it make sense to do that, or do I try to continue to reshuffle A, R, and E around? You know what? I'm going to do one more evaluation, as I feel if I can get one of the 2 letters lit up, this will make things maybe a little bit, it might break the case open. All right, so I'm going to do one evaluation word here. Ooh, nothing. Okay, all right. I feel like I've paid a little bit of a price for that decision. Wow. Okay. What do I do next? What do I try to... Where do I put the... See, here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out what makes sense in terms of where to put the A and the E. You know what's interesting? You see, now I'm paying the price for that evaluation. So I'm down to 2 guesses. I will say, here's a combination of letters. I'm going to try the word wafer because that's a unique AER position. And I got to tell you, I really, I feel like the A and the E are going to get locked in here at minimum. And the R has to be either at the end or in the middle, to be sure. Wafer actually looks good here. But nonetheless, I feel like I've got a lot of potential here. All right, let's try wafer. All right, well, we're down to 1 guess, but we have locked the A and the E and the R in. I guess, wow. Boy, I'm in big trouble here. I'm in big trouble. Pager immediately comes into my mind here. I'm trying to figure out pager, paver, right? Pager, paver. It's not wager. Man, I'm really paying the price for that stunk, huh? That decision stunk. Pager, paver. I think the good news is I'm not seeing any reason. I don't think that there's any other first letter that's going to make a lot of sense here. I don't think there's a first letter besides P that makes sense here. Gamer. Oh, Jesus. Oof, we got pager, we got gamer, paver. Wow, so there's like a 1 in 3. At best, I'm a 1 in 3 of getting myself out of this. And I think really it probably comes down to pager and gamer. So it's like that 50-50. Oh my goodness, what would make more sense here? Pager or game? What did Josh Wardle think of in this moment? Pager or gamer? That's what I think I'm down to. I have to eventually. There's no shot clock in Wordle, but I eventually have to go and commit to something, right? I could see it being either. That's the part that sucks. Ah, man. Well, this might be our first failure in the history of the Daily Wordle episode. This could be a historic event. And perhaps a self-inflicted wound. Let's be honest. I'm really regretting making that evaluation word on the 4th guess. This will go down, I'm sure, in the comments as Doug blew it, and I would be guilty of that. I'm gonna go with pager. I'm gonna go with pager. I'm gonna lock in my answer here. I'm going to cross my fingers, and let's see if we get ourselves out of what's probably the most precarious position we've ever been in on this series, or if we've got our first failure. Is it pager? It was gamer. That hurts. That hurts. This is our first, in the 100-something episodes of the Daily Wordle, our first failure. It was going to happen eventually, so there's no shame here. I'm not sad. It is what it is. We do play these organically. You get what you get. I don't do anything untoward. So, we're going to get back on our horse tomorrow, and we're going to keep trying Wordle because that's what we do.